Hmm. I don't know what's worse, guys. The fact that the Guardians offense looks like it did a couple years ago, even last year, or that the fact that I'm getting that weird gut feeling that the Guardians are going to do nothing at the trade deadline. When we know damn well they need to do something, right? But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series preview, series recap, live stream. And not the result, right? I mean, getting a split against the Tigers when you're facing Screwball and Flaherty with two bullpen games in there as well, knowing that your pitching staff, aside Tanner Bybee, has been very hit or miss this year. I'm mad with the split. I'm just mad at the fact that our offense was a virtual no-show in a couple of these games. I mean, game one, Tarek Screwball going against Carlos Carrasco. I would classify that as what they call a hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby scenario, where you have an elite pitcher versus a scrubby bum. I mean, in Carrasco's defense, he's just not as good as he once was. If we had, if this was 2016 Carrasco, oh, we'd probably win this game. But no, this is old, washed up Cookie Carrasco. And, I mean, he held his own, I guess, for a little bit. Then he gave up freaking 6 runs on 9 hits and 5 1/3 innings, 6 Ks, 1 home run allowed. Screwball was classic Screwball. 7 innings, 10 hits, 1 run, and 1 walk, 6 Ks. The only run scored was on a Austin Hedges bases loaded bunt. Yes, you heard me correctly. Austin Hedges bases loaded bunt scored the only run for us. One of the only runs. Yeah. But I think we just have to accept the fact that the Tigers are actually a good team now. Right? We just have to accept the fact that the Tigers are a good team now. All that garbage ass freaking 100 loss season, all those 100 loss seasons and stuff, finally paying dividends for them. Dude, why is YouTube Studio being so crap all of a sudden? Like, what the hell is going on with YouTube Studio today? It's buffering like crazy. I'm over here talking. Garbage is buffer, buffer, buffer. So you guys probably aren't even hearing what I'm saying. It'll come back mid-sentence. And you'll be like, yo, what were you just talking about? But that's exactly like the freaking offense for the damn Guardians. It is. They show any semblance of life. Right? Like, let's say, bases, well, not bases loaded. I mean, they can barely do crap with the bases loaded these days. They're lucky to score a run. But let's say, leadoff single or leadoff, let's say leadoff double. Yeah. Let's say the Guardians get a leadoff double. I'd be like, man, I want to say we're going to score here. Normally we would. Like a few months ago, we definitely score in this situation. But now, we ain't scoring for crap. 3 straight outs, inning over. That's happened so many times. About the classic leadoff base hit or leadoff single, double play. We had a freaking triple earlier, right? Against the Padres. Didn't score. This team is feeble. With a capital feeble. So yeah, game 1 against the Tigers. It went exactly how you would expect it. Although, the Guardians got hits. I think this was actually a season high in terms of hits for Skubal. Give up 10. We couldn't do anything with it. Now, I'm sure, if this was a few months ago, we probably would have scored a few runs on him. But nope, not today. But yeah, the Tigers got the scoring started with a Henry Malloy homer. 2-run shot, top of the first. And then Jake Rogers with a inside the park Little League home run. Made it 4-0. And then the Austin Hedges bunt single with bases loaded scored a run for us. And then top of the 6th, Wencio Perez, RBI double, 5-1. Gio Urshela had to get his pound of flesh with a sac fly, 6-1. Top of the 8th, Gio again, another sac fly, 7-1. Top of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Colt Keith would put the dagger with a solo homer. Made it 8-1. And then, because stat padding is fun, Jose Ramirez grounded into an RBI force out. Gave us the only other run that we had. So, good stuff. So, yeah, like I said, Carrasco, 5 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, 6 Ks, 1 homer allowed. Skubal, 7 innings, 10 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 6 Ks. The win went to Skubal. He's 11-3 on the year, 2.34 ERA. Some experts believe he could be traded. I don't see him going anywhere. Let's be serious. He is not going anywhere. Nope. And then Carrasco is 3-8 now with a 5.32 ERA. So, coming off that, right? Facing a bullpen game, I was feeling pretty good about it. Not gonna lie. At all. I mean, you should be able to win a bullpen game, but the Tigers' bullpen has actually been pretty good. And I'm not gonna say this went exactly as you'd expect it to go, but I will say the offense looked much more competent in this game. Starting off, it was Horton. Oh, Horton, what the hell? Holton, who actually started today, too. He went 1 2/3, 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 2 Ks. He went up against Curry, who went 4 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs on a homer, a walk, and a strikeout. So overall, aside from that 1 home run, he did all right. Yeah, not bad. Not as bad as it could have been. That's for sure. It could have been miserable, but no, it was actually not horrible. Yeah, not bad at all for Mr. Curry. So, in terms of scoring, Stephen Kwan would actually get us on the board in the bottom of the 3rd with his 10th home run of the year. That would be a theme for the Guardians. Yep, that would be a theme for this team in this game. Wencio Perez would homer, 2-1 Tigers. Top of the 4th, yeah, 2-run shot for Perez, but not to be outdone. Bottom of the 4th, first at bat of the inning. In fact, the first pitch of the inning. Kenzie Noel, a.k.a. Big Christmas, sent a nice little Christmas present to the left field home run porch. So, immediately after they scored, we scored right back. Tied the game up at 2. And then 1 inning later, bottom 5, Jose Ramirez would give us the lead 3-2 with a solo homer of his own, his 24th. And then bottom six, Angel Martinez would hit a sac fly, made it 4-2. Then Ramirez would get a single, made it 5-2. But not to be outdone, here come the Tigers again. Jake Rogers sac fly, and then a dumb throwing error by Hunter Gaddis. Why are you throwing the first when that run doesn't even matter? I mean, yeah, it kind of does because it was 5-3 at the point, but bro, what are you doing throwing the first like that? You really got to pay more attention to the guy at third base than the first base right at that point. Or actually, you got to pay more attention to the dude at home plate. Oh well. So he had a throwing error, and they scored a run in the process. In the meantime, so yeah, they scored, but that would be it. Because Clase is absolutely disgusting. And if you're an opponent of the Guardians and like you're losing, you're thinking to yourself, we got to take the lead because I am not trying to face 100-mile-per-hour cutters. That dude, when he's on, he is on. Like he is illegal almost. Like he is unhittable at his best. It's insane how good he is. It really is. Like seriously. It is crazy how good that dude is. Right? But I got to give a lot of credit to Curry. He did just fine. You know, only giving up that derpy little hit. You know, well, he gave up the home run, but that was it in terms of runs he allowed. Yeah, not really too mad. I mean, would Logan Allen have done better? Maybe. Tristan McKenzie? Hell no. And thank God it's not Spencer Howard. I'll take that stat line from Curry over Spencer Howard any day. But y'all already know what I want. Yeah, I want us to trade for a damn pitcher. Please. The slicky part was that home run came right around the time when I think Curry was about to be taken out of the game. Because people on Twitter were like, you know, just need Curry to give us at least 5 and we'll be set. You know, give us 4 or 5 solid innings and we're set. And he gave up the 2-run homer. Luckily, John Kenzie responded with that home run of his own. So, yep, he got a no decision as Cade Smith, who has been nasty. I mean, the whole back end of our bullpen has been disgusting this year. Except from a few blips on the radar. Mainly from Gaddis, but, you know, Cade Smith's had a few blips. Hentges, everybody's had a few blips, except for, I mean, Class A's had a few blips on the radar. But they've all been nasty at their best. Cade Smith, 5-1, 2.11 ERA. Joey Wentz, who I believe gave up the homer to Ramirez that gave us the lead for good. He took the loss. He's 0-2 with a 5.62 ERA. Class A nailed down his 30th save of the year with a .78 ERA. So yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty dang good, I do say so myself. Yeah. So facing one bullpen game, we win. And then we had Tanner Bybee against Jack Flaherty, possible future Guardian. I hope so. I'd hate to give the Tigers our prospects again. But for Jack Flaherty, I'd probably do it. Low key. Nobody else, just Jack Flaherty. Yeah. Yep, just Jack. If they wanted to go for Jack Flaherty, we would. Right now, his final start is actually lining up for Monday. So we go into the third game of the series, Bybee versus Flaherty. And as you would expect, offense was it was at a premium. Much in terms of offense. And I will say this. This was probably one of the best overall pitching performances from the Guardians staff, like overall as a unit, the whole season. Definitely in the recent stretch. Tanner Bybee went out there and damn near was throwing a masterclass, and then he got cramped up because he was getting a little too cute, jumping over the third baseline. And I think he landed wrong and he cramped up. But he's overall, seems like he's going to be fine, I hope. God, I hope. Right? I tell you what, when that first happened, he would get their only run for the Tigers with a solo homer in the first. And then the bullpen came in and did the same thing. Stephen Kwan would tie the game up in the bottom of the fifth with an RBI single. And then Josh Naylor. I streamed this game, so you guys go in and watch my reaction to this. Josh Naylor had, I believe, I saw this on Twitter. Let me see something here real quick. But I remember seeing this. I'm pretty sure I tweeted this. Yeah. Gotta remember. So many things have been going on. I forget what I tweet sometimes. But I saw a tweet essentially saying that Josh Naylor hit in the eighth had to have been the most no, 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 yes, 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 yes moment ever. That's my chair, by the way. Yeah. Yep. That was the most no, 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 yes, yes, yes moment ever. I did tweet this. Okay, yeah, yesterday. I was so pissed at Naylor for swinging at that 3-0 pitch, but then it got past Keith's glove and I was excited. Like, Naylor was this close to being like DFA'd in most Guardians fans' minds. Swinging on a 3-0 pitch with the tying run in scoring position. Wait, no, he wasn't in scoring. He was at first. That's right, because they walked. Yeah, how about that? They walked they walked J-Ram to face Josh Naylor. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually, you did have a scoring. Yeah, you did have a run in scoring position. Yeah, that's right. Watching this team has my brain all mashed up. If you analyze my brain right now, it would look like pink mashed potatoes. Because that's what this team did to me. Yeah, Bo walked. How about that? Bo drew a walk, which is fantastic. And then he stole second base. So imagine Josh Naylor, like he's a lefty. So he's like sitting there in the box, right? With his little stance like this. Stance like this. Did it. And he's eyeing his brother at second base. Probably thinking, I'm going to bring you home, boy. Better be ready. I'm going to bring you home. I'm not a lefty, so this is my stance at lefty. Maybe he does it. No, this is righty. This is lefty. I'm gonna bring you home, buddy. Get ready. And then he bonked the ball. I'm thinking, no, 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 you loser. DFA his ass. Not really, but you get the gist. And somehow it got past Colt Keith's glove, and we scored the winning run. And of course, at that time, Class A was warming up anyway. So he just had to come in and finish the job. Yeah, good stuff. Great stuff. So overall, Bobby was fantastic aside from the cramping thing. And then Flaherty was as good. The win went to Gaddis. He's 4-2 with a 1.13 ERA. Brisky is 1-1 with a 4.46 ERA. And Class A nailed down his 31st save of the year with a .76 ERA. And I believe he is now 9 behind Cody Allen, is it? For the most saves in club history. I was thinking heading into the season he wasn't going to do it until next year. He might do it by the end of August. Wow. Goes to show you how many times they used Cody Allen back then. I want Tyler Anderson. I wouldn't mind Tyler, but we probably have to give up a good amount for him. Damn, we need to get the start pitcher and stop. shortstop, then go outfield. That hit damn ball. Damn, whoa. Whoa. Okay, Mick, you're saying it twice. We get your point. Your point has been reached. Oh, man. So, yeah, we win the second game. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, we got a split at least. Now go out and win the damn series. We haven't done that in a while. God, I remember in the old days, aka like a month ago, when we were just looking like the best team in the damn MLB. You know, we swept the Mets, swept the Twins. You know, we were looking amazing. And then we look like ass. The bats turned to wet spaghetti noodles, and all of a sudden our approach at the plate completely changed. They don't work counts anymore. No, they're first pitch, swing, swing, pitch in the dirt, swing. I don't think I've seen a team, I could be wrong, swing at more pitches nowhere near the zone than this team does. You can literally spike the ball in front of the plate like you're playing cricket, and these losers will swing at it. Like, yo, where's your plate discipline? Did you leave it in the freaking clubhouse again? Like you left the offense in the clubhouse? Because today, bullpen game against Gavin, and for the 18th time this year, the 5th time in the last 14 games, the offense didn't even show up. They already put the offense on the plane heading to Philadelphia. Hey, we get to face Philadelphia next. Woohoo! Man, this is not how I wanted to go into Philadelphia. Thank you very much. I wanted to go in there hot as the sun, right? I wanted us to go in there bats, what the hell? Bats hotter than the surface of the sun. Pitching looking good. Instead, our bats are literally like just flaccid. Our bats are flaccid, bro. What the heck, man? They're flimsy. We got wet spaghetti. We got wet pool noodles for bats, man. What the heck? We're supposed to be swinging hammers. We're swinging pool noodles. What the heck, man? Damn. Offense shows up one game and then the next game. Like, can we get some consistent offensive production game to game? Right? I understand, they had a stretch where they faced like 3 elite pitchers. They faced Cease, Michael King, they faced Screwball, they faced Flaherty. 4 elite level pitchers in 5 games. In fact, when they weren't facing a bullpen game, they faced a pretty damn good pitcher lately. I get it. It happens. But this is the same team that beat up on freaking George Kirby and freaking Luis Castillo twice. They also, beat up on Pablo Lopez. Wet pool noodle time. It is summertime, so yeah, let's swing in them pool noodles, right? Nah, I'm tired of swinging pool noodles out here. Put those damn things away. Save that for the pool after the freaking season, during the All-Star break or something. I don't know. Bring out the damn hammers. This team, man. I don't get it. I just do not get it. Like, the approach completely changed. Maybe they're pressing at the plate or something, but what are we doing? We're swinging. It's like, I'm watching. I can't even put it into words. Essentially, how they're playing is how I play on MLB The Show. Because I'm obviously, I'm not a professional baseball player. I can't read a damn pitch to save my life. It looks like a pitch is going to come right at the plate and it dies at the freaking dirt. And I'm over here swinging like a damn lunatic. That's how they're doing it. Like, some of these at bats today, I'm thinking, are they like pre-planning their swinging? They're like, I'm gonna swing at this pitch no matter what. Pitch is like 5 feet outside the zone and they're swinging. I'm like, are we seeing the same thing? Like, are your eyes closed? Are you get like, bro, the pitch is in the other batter's box. What are you looking at? They look stupid. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Tigers are fouling off pitches. They're driving our pitch count up. They're having competitive at bats. I will say we did have a few of those lately, but it's mostly been feeble, like swing, 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 swing. Like they're just like swinging the bat and hoping that somehow the ball, blink. They're just like swinging with their eyes closed and hoping to hear blink. Then they start running. They're like, oh crap, I hit it. I gotta run. Oh my God, man. Like Chris Felica. Fuck, I thought, we could take you off the freaking send him to baseball prison list. But no, this loser changed their approach again. He probably said, okay, guys, offense is doing too good. It's time to start swinging for the fences. Let's try to be the Yankees. Swing at everything. Like, we had an approach that was working. We were swinging for power, looking good, drawing, we were working counts. We were being a pest. Now they're trying to be the Yankees. But they're not. They're not the Yankees. And that Yankee approach that I was talking about, that ain't working either. Look at the Yankees right now. They can't even do that correctly. You're doing an approach that's not even a good one. I just don't understand it, Facing the bullpen, essentially, some of these guys pitched the last time we faced a bullpen game, too. Holton started again. Same result, pretty much. Lucas, Faedo, we saw him before. Foley, Chafin again, and Miller. Four hits the entire game against that. You'd think we would adjust and, but, we've seen this guy before. We know how he does. We look like we've never seen a damn major league pitcher before. I tell you, some of these guys deserve to be on the next bus to Columbus. I swear to God, bro. It's the freaking team on this. Half the roster deserves to be on the next bus to Columbus. Looking at you, Rocchio, you freaking scrub. Mr. Clean your locker because I'm pissed. No, bro. Clean your locker out and get on the next bus to Columbus. You freaking stink. He is the reason why the freaking Tigers scored those 3 runs. When you look at how the inning started, routine grounder goes his way. He's trying to be all cute and creative. He's sliding on the knees, snags the ball up, goes to throw it, ball pops out. Seeing that happen made me want to throw my phone, my remote, this pop glass, my microphone, hell, my computer, but I wouldn't do that. One, this thing costs a lot of money, and it's my only way to watch the Guardians, so I'm not going to do that. But this computer, this tissue box, these headphones I don't really wear much anymore, this dog, and eventually myself through a window. How is he still up on the active roster? I genuinely want to know. I really do. They didn't play him really all series. I could be wrong. They didn't start him all series. I know he didn't play yesterday, mostly. Let me check. Let me check real quick. Okay. Let's do a little checking. Oh, he did play in the first game, and they lose. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Ooh, ass. I can't with this dude anymore, man. I don't even care anymore. Every time I see that loser step to the plate, we all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna embarrass himself. He has to be the absolute worst shortstop I've seen on this team. I can't think of one that's been worse. I mean, Breland Door, we had as Drupal Cabrera, right? He was all right. I can't think of a shortstop that's been as bad as Rocchio at this point. Remember, not too long ago, people were clamoring for Rocchio because Ahmed was here. Bald man. Bald man was probably the next closest one when it comes to being ass. And we just like someone on Twitter said a few days ago, just go out, get me a shortstop and in free agency, because after all, people are showing up. You should have the money to spend on a freaking shortstop. Because our farm system is kind of when it comes to shortstops lately. Unless you bring up Bazana, put him at second, move Andres to short. Then there you go, problem solved. There you go. And you didn't really have to spend any money, which is what the Dolans love to do. They never spend. They hate it. When they break out in hives when they find out they have to spend money. They only extended Jose because that was the logical thing to do. And if they didn't extend Jose Ramirez, the fan base would have literally, I mean this literally, sought them out in public, because they would have never been able to show their faces in public if they didn't extend Jose Ramirez. Never. They would have been hermits for the rest of their lives. Because if they show their faces in public, the fans would have probably tied them to a post and freaking threw water balloons at them. Oh my god, bro! Like, they had to do it. Ever since then, they haven't really extended anybody. They did extend like Andres and Class A, which is nice. Quan, we're still waiting on that extension, which I'm hoping that'll be coming up. Same thing with Josh Naylor. But like, relying on your farm system doesn't always work out, right? Sometimes you gotta go out and sign somebody, right? Yeah. So, talking about today's game, like I said, actually was good. Aside from that inning that went downhill because of Rocchio being an ass, he's so garbage. Aside from the 3 runs scored on the Javi Baez homer, which followed the error, yeah, because Rocchio stinks. I mean, he was solid. He had 9 Ks, season high for him. 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks. Great outing for him. Great game. He bounced back nicely. But the offense was MIA again. Again, a stat line like that usually wins games for this team. If your starter gives up only 3 runs, you win most of those games because your offense is usually showing up. Not tonight, though. Nope, they were ready to go to Philadelphia. They're gonna just indulge in cheesesteaks. God, I swear to God, bro, that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna all you can eat cheesesteaks. Then they really are gonna look like ass against the freaking Phillies. All slow and everything. Like, why are you so slow? Cheesesteak and belly. But yeah, not being able to beat up on a bullpen that you've already faced like most of the series, and especially 2 days prior, it's ridiculous, right? So yeah, in terms of the only runs scored were on the Javi Baez homer, his second of the year. I think that was his first one since April. I'm praying we win 1 game against Philly. I'm hoping so. Especially considering look at who we got on the mound in those games. Ha! Now, I will be streaming tomorrow's game. Ben Lively against, I believe it's Christopher Sanchez, I think. Because I know they have Sanchez, Suarez, and Phillips pitching. So, yay. But Lucas got the win. He's got a 10.50 ERA. How in the heck did we not pound that dude into oblivion? 10 ERA. And we couldn't do anything to him. Williams took another undeserved loss. 0-3 with a 4.50 ERA. Miller got his second save. 4.66. So, yeah, we get a split against the Tigers. And now we head to Philadelphia, who they had an off day today after losing to the Twins yesterday. They lost that series to the Twins, so they couldn't even help us out there. But tomorrow will be Ben Lively against Christopher Sanchez. Should be an interesting game. I know Ben's been decent, but he has been prone to giving up cookies and throwing taters every once in a while. Oh boy, yeah. Ben Lively 8-6, 3.57 ERA, 80 Ks. Christopher Sanchez 7-5, 2.97 ERA, 89 strikeouts. And the only one who's had success against Lively is Trey Turner. He has a home run with an RBI and 4 at bats, and only hedges his face Sanchez, and he's 0-1. Okay. Yeah, that should be fun. Game numeral dos will be, I believe, Carrasco. Yeah, Carrasco against Tyler Phillips. Carrasco is 3-8 with a 5.32 ERA. Phillips is 2-0 with a 2.81 ERA. Against Carrasco, Nick Castellanos, 2 RBIs and 54 appearances, mostly with the Tigers. Back when Cookie was first with us before the trade. Yeah, 2 RBIs, and then Harper has an RBI in 13 appearances against him. Edmundo Sosa has a home run and an RBI. Turner, home run and 5 RBIs against Cookie. So, yay. And yeah, Phillips 2-0, 2.81 ERA, 15 Ks. Filling in for Taijuan Walker. Carrasco 3-8, 5.32 ERA, 74 strikeouts. Now lately, Carrasco's been better since they made Hedges his catcher, which is sacrificing offense for the glove, of course. But eventually, when you take Cookie out, you just pinch hit Bo or David Fry for him, and you'll be fine. And then we talk about the series finale. It will be Curry against Suarez. Curry's been not great, but I've definitely seen worse. Definitely. 0-2, 4.98 ERA, 13 Ks. And then Suarez, 10-5, 2.87 ERA, 116 Ks. He's been one of their best pitchers, next to Wheeler and Nola, who we somehow avoided. Against Curry, well, they haven't done anything really against him. Only Castellanos has a hit in 1 appearance. And then against Suarez, Fry has 2 RBIs. Kwan has an RBI. And that's it. Although J-Ram is 3 for 3. He just doesn't have any homers or anything to show with it. But overall, this should be an interesting one in Philadelphia. So how about we go out and give our pitchers some run support? That would be nice. Of course, this is the final weekend series before the trade deadline, because after this series is over, they go back to face Detroit in Detroit, and that's a 2-game series that ends on deadline day, mind you. So let's hope we see some moves happen for the Guardians. I would love it, but asking for an awful lot. What's up, Brianna? Says Phillies happy. Hi. All right, let's check Twitter real quick before I head out. Wanted to just make this a quick one because I think we already know how this is probably going to go, guys. It's not going to go well for us. I can already tell. We might be able to win one. I don't even know. Oh man. Wow. Wait, Manzardo's DHing today. Wow. Oh man. I'm just reading through Twitter, man. Sheesh. Wow. Well, I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Yelich is going to try to rest and rehab. That's crazy. Rather than undergo back surgery. Huh. So he's gonna try and stay in this season. Okay. Interesting. Hope he doesn't hurt his back even more. Greg Newsome underwent hamstring surgery. Hope is to have him back by the season opener. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. Hmm. This fan base is so funny. I swear. The first matchup with the Phillies, I believe they can't get, but those other two games are going to be pretty tough. Oh, yeah. The clock is dripping? The clock is ticking. You know, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So here's some stats for you guys. The Guardians in July, 9-11, 25th in runs, 28th in OPS. Quan has got a 686 OPS, Naylor 665, Jose 644, Jimenez 548, Fry 477. League average is just over 700. And they're all ass. When you're core players, you know, your all-stars, and then Jimenez, right? They're all playing like garbage. Tough to win games. Yep. Tough to win games when they're all playing like ass at the same damn time. Like it's normal for players to slump, you know? But to have every good player on your freaking team slump at the same damn time, that's not good. They got to snap out of it because those Twins are catching up to you. And they play the Tigers coming up. Now watch the Tigers just roll over and die for the damn Twins. Watch. They're going to roll over and die for the Twins. They look like tryhards against us, though. Oh, well. It is what it is, I guess. Hmm. All right. But yeah, Clayton Kershaw back on the mound. That's nice. I guess on the bright side, though, we got Brown's training camp videos on my timeline again, so that's good. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. And we'll see if any trades go down this weekend. I feel like we're going to see a lot of movement on like Monday. I don't know if we're going to see anything this weekend overall. Probably to see a lot of rumors. Probably no substance right now. But yeah, we'll see how things go, and I'll be back tomorrow for game one of the series against Philly. So let's at least try and take one. Okay? Not even I wouldn't even be mad if we lose this series because again we're facing another really good team. Now, if we were fully healthy, if we had Bieber in that, oh yeah, I'd be feeling great. Or if we had Bybee and Gavin and maybe Bieber or something in this series, I'd be feeling good about it. But nope, nope. Overall, this series is probably not going to be fun, but I'll still be here to watch. I'd love to see the offense erupt. That'd be great. But I'm asking for an awful lot. That's like asking a toddler to, drive a car, a big rig. Yeah, drive a battleship, a newborn. Yeah, the Dolans need to stop f around and go out here and get a couple bats in the starting pitcher and pitcher for the bullpen if possible. Yeah, they could have scored runs for him and they didn't. It's crazy. They just don't like him apparently. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, this is gonna be an interesting weekend. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah. And by the way, when it comes to the rant, that's what I just did. I went for my little mild rant. I'm not out here, you know, creating a gimmick, right? I'm the Scorpion of the freaking Reds fan base. Like, what? Bro, what? When Dashy literally tells people on Twitter he is the Scorpion of the freaking Reds fan base, I'm like, this dude actually tweeted at me and asked me, do I have like inner rage or something? He's like, I'm not like you. I don't rage after one little bad thing. I just get incredibly disappointed. I'm not out here screaming at the camera and screaming at my microphone. Because my team's like still in first place somehow. But I know eventually they'll snap out of the little funk. They just need a slap in the face, that's all. Or maybe they need some better players. Yep, because looking at our lineup, the top half is pretty good. It's the bottom half. It's literally the butt of the lineup. The butt, it's an ass. Fix it. Please. And the pitching staff too. Fix that. We're not like there's no way we're gonna get to August 1st and the Guardians are gonna do diddly. No, not even August 1st. July 31st. Like there's no way we're gonna get to July 31st, which I believe is an off day for the Guardians. Which would be extra fun because if we don't make any moves, people are actually going to be extra volatile because there's no Guardian game to distract them. But I'm sure they'll make a move. They have to, right? Like they have to make a move. If they don't, then why? You have prospects. We have a bunch of infielders that we're not going to really be using a lot of because, we just drafted Travis Bazzano, number 1 overall. He'll be up maybe by September. He's probably going to be playing second base. You have like a plethora of infielders that you could trade away now that you still already have that log jam that you still haven't cleaned up. Just do something to make this team better. Maybe this is the team's way of telling front office to make a move, right? And again, some people out there saying, the front office is going to spin this funk into, they're not ready yet. We didn't make a move because we're not ready. If they don't make a move and they squander this whole thing, right, that we got going on, I'm going to lose all faith in this front office. And I'm damn near going to be ready to say for Antonetti and Chernoff to be sent packing. Because if we had AJ Preller or something like that, someone like him, he's uber aggressive. He would have probably made 2 or 3 trades by now. He wouldn't let it fester like this. But Antonetti and Chernoff are too busy twiddling their thumbs. They go to the Dolans, and the Dolans are like those parents that, give very little out like an allowance to their kids, Right? They'd be like, Mom, Dad, can I go to the mall? And then the parents would be like, yeah, sure. And they'll give them like $10. And you look at it like, what am I going to get from the mall with $10? That's the Dolans. Cheap. You know, they're a bird. Cheap, cheap. They don't go tweet, tweet. They go cheap, cheap. Oh my God. I'm done with this front office if they don't do anything, man. I swear to God. Antonetti's been pretty good overall. I can understand last year and the year prior because the team was kind of meh, especially last year. They were meh. You know, they weren't going to make a move for a team that was meh. This year, they're like first place. Damn near, they've been straddling 20 games over 500 pretty much last month. They've seen their division lead slowly start to evaporate. And they're just going to stand there and let it happen. Like, oh, look, house is burning. Let's not put it out. Let's watch it burn. That's what they're doing. They're watching the house start to, catch on fire, right? It's like, oh no, the house is on fire. What should we do? Put it out? No, let's watch it burn. That's what they're doing. Like, pitching is broken. The lineup stinks. Let's just stand here and watch it. They're watching our lead just slowly evaporate. Ugh. But the fans are showing up to games. Huh. Watch how quickly they stop showing up when this team starts to stink for real, for real. Because he didn't make any moves. My prospects! My precious prospects! Like, yeah, it's cool to have good prospects and all, right? It's cool to have good prospects. But it's not a guarantee that they're going to actually do anything. Look at Francisco Mejia, right? People were like, ew, I don't want to give him up. What's he been doing lately? Huh? What's he been doing? Nothing. Nothing. And Brad Hand, he gave us, what, 2.5 really good years for the most part. Yeah. Except when his soul got taken by Kansas City. Then he just kind of wasn't the same. Look at Andrew Miller. By the way, apparently 8 years ago today, a report came out saying that the Indians at the time were in the driver's seat for Aroldis freaking Chapman. You mean we could have had Aroldis instead of Andrew Miller? Okay, I'll take Andrew Miller any day because I'm not dealing with the PR crap that Chapman had. God, the whole woman beater thing. Ah. Besides, would Chapman have helped us beat the Red Sox and the Blue Jays? What about the Cubs too? Right? Hard to say. So, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Besides, with what happened afterwards, the Yankees traded him away to the Cubs and then just yeeted him right back to the Yankees. We would have given them prospects and then they would have just brought him back anyway. So they would have had our prospects and then Chapman at the end of it. Like I said, I wouldn't have wanted to deal with that PR crap. And Andrew Miller was like an elite reliever that year. If only we didn't have to pitch Corey Kluber 3 times in the World Series. Oh well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Phillies Guardians. And maybe we'll see a trade this weekend. Not likely, but you never know. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. And I'm out. For real this time. Bye-bye. So yeah, I gave you guys another little rant. Yeah. In case you didn't think what I said before was a rant. There's your rant. Yeah.